Do you see what time that says? Can you believe that I wake up almost every day at that time? Can you believe that? Almost every day I wake up around 11 o'clock, 10:30, and I am exhausted. That's ridiculous. That is not the best. Except I'm kind of awake because I slept for like 8 hours. Because I went to bed at 2 last night instead of 3 o'clock in the morning. Go me! Yeah, you're doing great, Cassandra. That's you. That's what I do in the morning. I motivate myself by talking to myself in the mirror and making faces. Okay, no, that wasn't a really good face. That was just awkward. I wanted to make a YouTube video today because I don't work till 5:15 in the mall. This is going to be so weird. I don't know what I'm going to do. I heard that it's a really hard job. Like, it's really fast-paced, and I haven't had a fast-paced job since, like, Subway, which was, like, 4 years ago. No, lies. Boston Pizza. When I worked at Boston Pizza, that was a fast-paced job. But, I hope I do okay. What do? I feel so lost right now. I'm, like, walking in circles. What do I do? Oh, my brother, I think he's here. I think he's sick. James, are you here right now? Sorry for waking you up. Whoops. He's sick. My bad. I'm being a woman. And by that, I mean I'm doing laundry. All the womanly chores of the house. What do you want? Oh, what do you want? I'm an animal abuser. Just kidding. I'm not. At least don't tell my parents I am. Whoa, what'd you do? For the animal lovers, I did just let him out. Don't worry, I'm not that mean. I have to explain something quickly to you guys because my mom's coming to pick me up. So I haven't talked much about this. I told you guys like a week and a half ago about this film I'm a part of that is supported by Bravo. And Bravo's funding it and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And they're filming on the set of Gunless for this video that they're making. It's a short 5-minute film. I don't really know what it's much about. I don't know if I'm allowed to go into it. I know a little bit of information, but anyways, I got an email yesterday. I haven't told you guys about this because I've been, you know, waiting to pop it out. What? That doesn't even make sense. Fail so hard. I want to tell you about this crazy thing that I get to do. We are currently arranging transportation for you, Cassandra. Someone will be picking you up in Kelowna and we will be providing you 2 nights motel room in where I'm staying. And then on Sunday, you will have the opportunity to sleep in a little and carpool back to Kelowna. So pretty much, I go there Friday of next week, and I do a bunch of, I'm being a second assistant director for this entire shoot. So I think I do paperwork, make sure all the people are organized, and they sent me 5 emails of all the people that were included. The schedule, the shooting schedule, the crew and cast, wardrobe schedule, makeup schedule, hair schedule. I was like, if they're sending me all this, this probably means I have to do something about this. I've never been a second assistant director. I got this opportunity because of the guy I work with in Penticton, who is a director and a well-known guy in Penticton, recommended me for this. And so I'm pooping my pants right now. Awkward. And I'm so excited. So excited. Unfortunately, it is on my birthday, but it'll be the best birthday ever. The best birthday ever. The best birthday. The vehicle is still intact. We're good to go. My mommy drove me. Isn't she cute? Just like I drove her last night. Oh, we just have the best system ever. Maybe what I'll do next time, because I got a text from Labyrinth saying, hey, next time you should get them to charge you off rent a little bit if you drive them home. Did that even make sense? I don't know. But I was like, dude, that's such a good idea. Except they bought me dinner last night, so that worked too. I was so hungry. So hungry. Dad was telling me that he might be making a video today. This could be a lie, I don't know. But I think he's gonna ask you guys what time my curfew should be. And he said he'd only consider the answers of people who are over the age of 20 years old. So, if you're 20, please, think about it for a second. Just, you know what, I'm not even gonna drive. We're gonna think about this. I'm graduated from high school. I have a curfew. And I'm about to be paying rent. So, if the graduated isn't enough for you to say, hey, maybe she shouldn't even have a curfew, but if the paying the rent part is enough, like, to be like, okay, maybe since she's paying her own rent, she should be able to, you know, do what she wants, right? Do you see my logic with this? Like, even just like, if he asks you what time I need my curfew at, he'll probably still make me have a curfew, but like, make it like 12:30 or like 1, not 11:30. That's the worst. You know what's really bad is when you hear your brother's computer and it's like a little bit of mumbling and it's like barely audible and you know it's fairy tale. I walked by his room and I heard like, yeah, and like just like the tiniest voice and I was like, fairy tale, and he's like, yep, that's right. Oh, I love that show. It's the only anime I watch. I don't want you guys thinking like I'm a huge anime watcher. It's the only anime I watch, including the fact that I only have about 10 comics, and they're all different comics, but it all has to do with X-Men because I'm just an X-Men fan, superpowers, all that kind of stuff. Huge fan of it. So please don't think I'm like huge on everything nerdy. I just consider myself a nerd because of how I was treated back in the day. Back in the day, Denny, when I was little, I wasn't treated very nice, so I considered myself a nerd because that's the only thing I could classify myself when I was being picked on. Just kidding. But yeah, I was picked on when I was little. What about you guys? Were you guys picked on, bullied at all? Still bullied? I'll bully them. If they're bullying you, just tell them to come here and I'll beat them up. They'll be so degraded when a 5'2", 12-year-old person kicks their butt. They'll be embarrassed. I recorded a video for my main channel. Sorry, I have a lot of jewelry on and it feels really weird when it all jingles with me. See, I even have a necklace on. Wow, I'm a girl. Let's do this. Let's go to Claire's and be even more girly. I'm gonna go sell accessories and talk to all the cool little girls and all the girls who are hip happening. Is that what they say these days? Whatevs. I need socks. I don't want to go barefoot. I'm gonna go in socks with no shoes because I hate shoes. I hate wearing shoes so much. I can't even handle it. Okay, so I'm driving to work right now and I see a billboard with my friends on it. And I'm like, what? Okay, so they're not like my friends that I hang out with every day, but I used to work with them 2 years ago. When I first started at the movie theater, they worked there with me. The free hugs video I did had their music in the background. They're called We Are the City, and they're on a billboard in my town, and I'm like, what? That's so weird. And that was me being a girl. What you saying there? But that's crazy. Like, I knew they were getting famous and stuff like that, and I think they opened for someone, I think it was Feist they opened for. Feist, I don't even know her name, I hate her. But yeah, wow, I'm blown away right now. I had my first shift at Claire's and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But I had a really big fail moment. I was vacuuming, and actually this vacuum is so high tech. Like, it was small, but it was like super powered. If something had superpowers, it was this vacuum. Anyways, I was vacuuming and I go by a scarf and it gets stuck under and it's like and making this like really loud noise. So I start freaking out, and the first thing I do is check if anyone sees. Not rip it out of the thing. I check if anyone looks at me. So then I start freaking out and I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Off. That's the thing. Next thing that came was turn it off. And then I pulled it out and then I put it back on the shelf. Then I looked around because my manager was in the same store, but he was in the back, so he didn't hear it. I was like, thank gosh, no one saw that fail. But it was really bad and embarrassing, and I thought you guys would appreciate that. I'm totally back in my element right now. I have my, you know, shirt on that I like. My baggy shirt, my baggy pants. It's the best. This is the life right here. You know, sitting in this, playing video games all day, nerding out, using my, what is it called? If anyone ever watched Pure Ponage, my macro skills, that's it. Use my macro skills. If you haven't seen Pure Ponage and you call yourself a gamer, you're not a gamer until you watch that. But I'm going to sleep, so I see you guys later, like tomorrow or something. I do not know. Okay, well, I'd like to talk to you next day, and that's good. Okay, good night.